Okay, what's your dad's name?
Nathan Wayne Byers.
How old is he? Okay, what's something he's good at?
Cooking.
What is something he's not so good at?
Golf.
Does he think he's good at golf though?
Yes.
Okay. If your dad was a character in any movie, which one would it be?
Probably the short little dwarf in Mr. Incredible that tries to kill Mr. Incredible. You know what I'm talking about?
It's very descriptive. What's something your dad consistently tells you or advice that he gives you?
Eat protein.
That's good. What's a funny story or a funny memory you have with your dad?
Whenever I snapped my golf club, that was the scariest moment of my life.
What is something else we need to know about your dad that maybe we didn't already cover today?
He used to be a really good bodybuilder.
Really?
Yep. I bet you couldn't tell, but he really was back in the day.
Interesting.
What is Daddy's full name?
Chris.
How old is Daddy?
29.
29.
Me.
What does Daddy do for work?
Golf.
He plays golf.
Me.
What is Daddy's favorite drink?
Tea.
Tea, yeah. What is your favorite thing to do with Daddy?
Play.
Play. Sister, what's your favorite thing to do with Daddy?
Tree.
Trees.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Play.
What is Daddy good at?
Golf.
If Daddy could be any character in a movie, who would he be?
A superhero.
A superhero?
And tree.
What is something Daddy always tells you?
Go to bed.
Go to bed.
What is your dad's full name?
Lyndon Carl Love.
How old is he?
62.
Describe a normal work day for your dad. What does he do all day?
Wakes up, drinks a Dr. Pepper, checks cows, fix fence, watches TV at lunch, goes back to his cows, comes home, eats dinner with us. Feeds the horses.
Good job. What is his favorite quote?
Sometimes you get the bear, and sometimes the bear gets you. I was gonna say.
What's a funny story or a funny memory with your dad?
Probably Thanksgiving in Colorado. So we did Thanksgiving in Colorado one time, and we went to this restaurant, nice restaurant for Thanksgiving. And if you know anything about Dad, he's not very fancy. And they served us a basket of rolls, and we finished them, but we would like some more. So we were trying to decide if it was proper or not to ask for more rolls. So Dad asked the waiter, he goes, "Can I please have your finest basket of dinner rolls?"
What is your dad's full name?
Stephen Ray Ruffle,
How old is he?
50.
Describe a normal work day for him. Like, what does he do every day when he's at work?
I don't know if he puts the boxes in his truck, but I know he goes around a certain area of a town and he delivers UPS boxes.
What's your favorite thing to do with your dad?
Probably like do crafts with him.
What are 3 adjectives you would use to describe your dad?
Smart, creative, and funny.
What is a funny memory or a funny story you have with your dad?
Yeah, so my dad told me the story of when I was little, my mom and I used to always fight. And my dad said, "Okay, can you not fight with your mom today?" And so whenever he came home from work, I was in my mom's bed and my mom was there and we were watching a movie or something, and he said, and my dad said, "Did you fight with your mom today?" And I said no, and then my mom said, "Why don't you try that again?" And I said, and I immediately apparently just pointed to her and said, "She started it."
What is your dad's full name?
David Brett Elmore.
How old is he?
I'm pretty sure he's 52. I think his birthday's coming up, or it just passed.
If your dad was a character in any movie, which one would he be and why?
Me and my family have always said this. We probably say like Mr. Incredible, just because he's like, we've always seen him as like, oh, the big strong guy or whatever.
What's a funny story or a funny memory with your dad?
Okay, so it was a couple years ago actually. We were out at the Lake Waco and we were on a boat with some of our like family friends or whatever. And so my mom was like, I need to go to the bathroom. Can you help me down at the lake? And he was like, yeah. So then he grabs her hand and she's like hanging off the boat and he like completely lets her go. So she just falls completely off the boat and like splashes in, starts yelling. She's like, why would you do that? So like, giving advice and just like, if you're upset or you're mad at something, he like calms you down, so.
What is something he's not so good at?
I'd probably have to go along with my mom, and I'd have to say, like, because my mom's not good at dancing at all, so I'd probably have to say.
Can he dance better than your mom?
He can dance a little better, but still I'm not the best.
If your dad was a superhero, which one would he be?
No, I'm gonna be Spider-Man.
Oh.
Superman.
He would be Superman, and you're gonna be Spider-Man?
Yes.
What do you think your dad was like when he was a little kid? When he was your age, do you think he was good or bad?
Bad.
What is something your dad is good at?
Him. He loves Gigi.
He loves Gigi? Perfect.
And I love Molly.
You love Molly? What is something your dad is not so good at?
Huh? Cookie.
What is something your dad tells you a lot?
He loves you and you and you.
Aww.
And all of them.
Aw, just like Jesus. What's something interesting about your dad?
Video games.
Video games. What is your dad's full name?
Nathan Byers,
How old is he?
46, I guess.
3 adjectives you would use to describe your dad.
Funny, sarcastic, happy.
What is his favorite food?
Jalapenos.
What's your favorite thing to do with your dad?
Watch King of the Hill together.
What is his favorite beverage?
I was gonna say something else, but my mom said no beer, so he doesn't have a favorite beverage.
Remember we said peach tea.
Peach tea.
What makes you proud of your dad?
He mows the lawn, he pays for my braces, and he works.
Perfect. What do you think he was like as a kid?
Good. He got A+s on all of his spelling bees.
Really? What is he good at besides spelling?
Quick roofing.
Or
Cooking.
anything else?
That's it.
What is something your dad is not so good at?
Doing the dishes.
How is your dad the spiritual leader of your family?
He gives me advice.
Okay, what is your grandpa's full name?
John Kentberry,
How old is he?
71.
Describe a normal work day for him. What
Going,
all does it entail?
going to the church and working on the bulletin and the scripture for next Sunday.
Can he cook?
Yes, he can. He's good at it.
What does he cook?
Enchiladas, stroganoff,
Tacos.
Ooh,
burgers,
Burgers.
grills.
Chicken. Goat chicken.
that's a long list. Your favorite thing to do with your grandpa?
Watch movies.
What kind of movies do y'all watch?
Old ones, Lord of the Rings, The Godfather, war movies.
Oh. What makes you proud of your grandpa?
How hard he tries for us.
We're going above and beyond for us.
Oh. What do you think he was like as a kid?
He was pretty bad. He said
What is something your grandpa's taught you?
he taught me how to change a tire. and how to check the tire pressure.
Perfect. How is he the spiritual leader of your family?
He's a pastor, and he's just a very good public speaker. He's good at getting people's attention whenever we just pray over food and everything.
Wonderful. What is something else we need to know about your grandpa that we didn't already cover today?
He's very good at playing the piano and the harmonica.
Interesting. What does he play?
He can play the blues. That's really it, but I mean.
He plays it fast?
Mm-hmm, and very well.
Interesting.
What's your dad's name?
J. Ryan Show.
How old is he?
He's 53, I think.
Describe a normal work day, what he does all day.
He wakes up at 5 o'clock, goes to the hospital, puts people to sleep for surgeries, and comes home, and that's what he does.
What is his favorite beverage?
Coca-Cola.
What is your favorite thing to do with your dad?
My favorite thing to do with my dad is go to the lake.
Y'all go.
What's a funny story or a funny memory with your dad?
One time we were driving a golf cart and we were talking on the golf cart and there was a bee that flew into his mouth and he started freaking out. It was funny.
Did it bite him?
No, thankfully it didn't, but it would have been funnier if it did.
What is something else we need to know about your dad that we didn't already cover?
He might not know everything about like what you're trying to do or something like that, but he'll support you in any way he can.
Okay, what's your dad's full name?
Clayton Irvin Pomacall.
How old is he?
36.
Describe a normal work day for him. Like, what does he do when he goes to work?
He carries sheetrock around.
What is
or he cleans floors at the shop where the sheetrock is.
Do you know what sheetrock is?
It's something very heavy that you can use for houses.
Perfect. What is something your dad is not so good at?
Cooking Brussels sprouts. Because the couple of times he's made them, they did not have as much flavor as when my mom makes them. Do not put this on the video for Father's Day. Okay, Dad will get mad. Okay, do not put that.
Okay. What's a funny story or a funny memory with your dad?
I do have some funny memories, but I want to say a story. It's not really that funny, but it's always fascinated me.
Okay.
So, and this is true. So one time there was this rooster, and this was an old rooster at my dad's used-to-be house, my dad's mom's house. And my dad's brother already had a kid, and his name is Colton.
Mm-hmm.
And so the rooster was making Colton's leg bleed a little bit. The rooster was pecking at Colton. Colton was crying, he didn't like it. So my dad, he got a bullet from the BB gun and he got a rubber headband thing he had on his head, and he moved the bullet inside the headband thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then it slung and hit the chicken in the neck, the rooster in the neck.
Mm-hmm.
The rooster died, so my dad went to go put it in the ditch.
Mm-hmm.
And so then he saw a snake by the ditch, so he got a bone from the chicken's neck and he killed the snake.
Wow.
It's one of my favorite stories my dad's told.
Wow.
Happy Father's Day, Dad. I love you.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Say I love you.
I love you.
Father's Day, Dad, I love you.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, Dad. I love you.
Happy Father's Day, Dad. We love you.
Hey, Dad. I love you. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me. Have a great Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. I love you, Dad.
Happy Father's Day, Dad, I love you.
Happy Father's Day, Poppy. We love you.
Yeah.